You might begin your preparation. Candidate A may start the discussion.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Zaid and I'm candidate A. In this discussion, I will discuss which aspect of life is the most important for leading a happy life. I would like to start the discussion by saying that family is the most important aspect of life that leading a happy life. First, who is family? Family is a group of persons united by the ties of marriage, blood, or adoption, constituting a single household and interacting with each other uh, in their respective social positions, usually those of spouses, parents, children, and siblings. For my first point of view, family is the single most important influence in child's life. From the first moments of life, children depend on parents and family to protect them and provide their needs. Uh, uh, Although they are child's first teachers and act as role models in how to experience the world around them. Since we need our family to protect and to teach us. Okay, next for my second point, family is our source of strength. It teach us what relationship mean. They also help us create meaningful relationship in the outside world. The love we inherit from our family, we pass on to our independent relationship. Furthermore, families teach us patience. It gets tough sometimes to be patient with our family members, yet we remain so out of love and respect. Thus, it teach us patience to deal better with work. Another reason why family is important because during challenging time, people need a family they can rely on. Uh, when life get when life get when life gets hard, people need support, and as we all know, family is the biggest support of our life. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
It's a good point, but as a candidate B, I believe that mental health is the most important for leading a happy life. So, what is mental health? Mental health is something that we should make it as a priority. We could live in a good body health while having a war with our mind. So, I believe that it should be our first priority because it is within ourselves. Mental health could be happen because of stress that could lead to a major depression. For example, there are so many workers that are having a burnout that could lead to a suicide attempt and somehow ends at some point they are doing the suicide. Uh, so I believe that mental health should be our first priority. We need to make a peace with our mind so we can begin to live as a 1%. Uh, mental health, or my second point, mental health, mental health, that's all from me. Thank you.
But for me, as a candidate C, I believe that social life can lead us to a happy life because people with a few social ties are 2 to 3 times more likely to suffer from major depression than people with strong social bonds. So I'm going to say that social life can reduce depression. We can communicate, we can communicate and have attraction to each other to relax our mind. For example, when we are joining some activities like joining charity and helping people outside give us satisfaction and bring happiness to ourselves. Uh, in this situation too, I will say that mental illness is a serious condition that we need to pay attention to so we can lead our life to become a happy life with being in social life. My next point is happiness can come from happy surrounding, such as when we are always be with someone who thinking positive and always see the bright side of their problems. We can see the difference when we are with negative people. We can chill and handle our problems successfully with joy every single thing that we need to face since we already see the bright side of the problems. That's all. So I'm going to say that social life can lead happy life for us.
For candidate C, you have a good point, but I think social life are not the most important aspect that we need to consider for this discussion. First, when like you said, that when social life we join activity and so on. But I think even when we join activity, some people, they don't have self confidence to join any activity. So they always need support, and the biggest support we get in our life is from our family. And I think social life also not the Uh, I think to compare with family, I think family is the priority than social life aspect. That's all from me. Thank you.
So candidate B, I agree with candidate's statement because I believe that social life aren't, aren't as important as a family and mental health, because there's some people that choose to live a simple social life. For example, living in a suburb where you just you just the person and the nature. So I believe that it's subjective to some people. There is some people that choose to live in a large social network, and there's some people that choose to live in a quiet and peaceful life. That's all from me.
After listening to both of you guys' explanation, I think I realized some point that social life is not suitable nowadays to be conducted because especially nowadays we are having COVID-19 problem and we are not allowed to gather in a public. So I strongly will agree with candidate A points, which is the, he said that family can lead a happy life to us based on real life too. Family members help us achieve the happiness because they are with us through thick and thin. Uh, for me, I agree with candidate A too because blood is thicker than water.
I think both of you now agree with my point. So I think we have reached an agreement. In conclusion, I think uh, the most important aspect for leading a happy life is family. That's all.